Let's
Isn't that
continue,
right,
guys.
Julio?
No time to wait. No time for chit chats.
Okay. Miss Meal.
Oh.
Miss Meal.
Huh?
You are quite the meal, Miss Meal. Do you recall what you said earlier?
What?
About when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Zhengfa?
I'm sorry, I'm on the delay. Huh? What did you say?
You said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in his seat at that time. However, that is simply not possible. Because Mr. Hicks was dead long before we ever touched down in Zhengfa.
Oh.
Miss Cammy Meal.
Maybe I didn't see what I thought I did.
No one could make a mistake so large, Miss Meal.
But I make that kind of boo-boo all the time.
This is
Boo-boo.
going nowhere. There must be a better way of resolving this contradiction.
Did you go to school, Miss Cammy? Very well,
No.
Miss Meal. If you please tell me about your alibi during the time span, from just before we were to land at 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. when the body was found.
Are you telling me that I'm a suspect, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very sus. You know why she's sus, guys?
No.
Because she's a crewmate!
Yes,
Oh.
that, and she doesn't have pupils in her eyes. It's just like solid black.
She's
Oh,
sleepy.
true.
And she got big boobs, so don't touch her. From 3 to 5, I was, in the flight attendant's room, all by my lonesome self.
That's kinda sus.
Yeah. And from 5 to 6, I was, in the flight attendant's room, all by my lonesome self.
That's the greatest testimony
That's it.
ever.
That's it.
We've played like through 3 Ace Attorney games. This is the best one. How is a man supposed to react to a testimony like that? Oh yeah, that one too. Miss Meal, wake up. She fell asleep again. It looks like the only way I'm going to be able to wake her up is by pressing her.
Pervert.
Oh no.
What a
Sir,
pervert.
sir, this is called harassment, so...
Look at that.
Yeah,
She has a
dude.
teddy bear, like the plushie.
This is kind of called harassment.
Okay, oh yeah.
She seemed like the dumb blonde kind of girl, like.
That is her, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
think
could come
the budget
to between the hours. I wasn't here, so I don't know, but it should be.
She's like, we have to press it.
Hold it! If I remember correctly, food was being served in the first class in the lounge, between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m.
Yeah, but that kind of stuff runs by Miss Ryota.
I can see why. No one can trust you to handle anything. Then what were you doing in the attendant's room at that time?
Eating, and then having the most delicious dream.
You mean you were neglecting your duties?
No way! Sleeping's part of my job, too, you know.
Sleeping's part of your job. Damn, let me sign up.
Oh no!
Yeah, be a flight attendant.
Yeah.
Finally awake, are we?
What do you mean? I've been awake this whole time.
What do you mean? It's alright if you were sleeping, pal.
Pay no mind to the scruffy detective beside you and wake up.
What the heck? Ah!
Go on.
Hurry up and wake up, Miss Meal.
Enough with the clowning around. This is my show and I will resolve the contradictions as I see fit.
No, it's actually the Von Karma show, so,
Oh yeah.
No.
She's
It was Miss
sleeping.
Cammy Meal all along.
Ah! You know that? Okay.
Yes. Hold it! So you were alone the entire time, were you?
Yeah, no one else was popped their head to say hi.
Oh, well I think a contradiction just popped in to say hi. What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Yes, because it's the only other statement.
Raise an objection.
There's an objection. This isn't court.
Miss
Wait a
Meal,
second.
there is a clear contradiction embedded in your testimony.
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's not possible that you were alone in the attendance room the whole time from 5 to 6 a.m. Let's see this. Oh wait, no, never mind. No, because that's handled by Rhoda? What's her name?
Rhoda.
Rhoda.
Well, we're trying to prove that it's not possible you were alone. Who were you with? Is there any
You guys
evidence-
figure it out. I wasn't here. I wasn't here. I don't know
I
shit.
don't know. I wasn't there for that moment.
3
too.
minds is better than 2, then.
No, I think Lynn was here for this part.
Haha. Lol.
What is she talking about?
But in.
Oh!
Oh yes, yeah, it was Mr. Mioda.
But it was no, it was the suitcase for.
So
Oh.
it says he was there between 5 to 6 a.m. So she was.
Yeah. It should be that. It should be that.
Yeah.
Unless.
Oh, she was in the shop.
So she literally just went
Okay,
to the shop and then like.
Yeah, present
okay.
that. Present that.
Take that! I wonder if you would be so kind as to look at the receipt, Miss Mio.
Huh? A receipt for what?
It's for the suitcase Miss Teniro bought. Now, if I may direct your attention to the timestamp. As you can see, it clearly says 5:40 a.m., Miss Teniro.
Who voiced that?
Shouldn't they take it?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
Yeah, you should take a
yeah.
shot.
Okay. Yes.
Huh? Why is the killer here? I thought you have her locked up by now.
I requested that she be present as a witness so that we may. Wow. I requested that What? Sorry. I requested that she be present as a witness so that we may straighten out your complex lie. Now then, Mr. Nero, between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m., you took a trip from first class down to the first floor in-flight shop, correct?
Yes, I went to the shop to buy a suitcase. After which I went straight to the attendance room to drop it off.
And did you see Miss Meal there at that time?
No.
So, Miss Meal, where were you really between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m.? Miss Cammy Meal!
Huh? The bathroom?
I'll be the one to ask the questions here.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I probably just missed her. Nisha called, you know.
Do you take me for a fool? Fool?
Yeah.
That's a little too convenient to be true.
No, you're not the idiot. I am. I'm stupid.
Good.
But it's the truth. Cross my heart.
I don't have enough conclusive proof to counter-argue her at the stage.
You don't believe me, Mr. Hotman, do you?
How can anyone?
But please, won't you give me a chance to hear me out?
Oh no, she does have white on her eyes. Never mind.
Shit.
They're just so big.
Yeah, you just don't.
They're like dilated.
You don't date it. They're really dilated because she's so sleepy.
Either that or she's high.
I
We know
mean,
why,
she could
right,
be.
Julio?
She could be.
She could be high. Yeah, you never know.
He's doped.
Uh,
Wait.
Look, I know. Oh, okay.
No.
What do you wanna
Continue. Sorry.
Okay. Look, I know you're suspecting me because I'm one of the crew. But you think then maybe you should also suspect Mr. Rhoda too. She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard in the shop, you know. If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious.
Super sus.
Super idol. Please leave Mr. Nero out of the conversation. Only you are under suspicion for now.
I don't get it. Why are you covering from Miss Rhoda for all of a sudden? Oh, now I get it. Maybe you've got your eye on Miss Rhoda.
Of course I'm keeping an eye on her. I can't very well let her escape, can I?
Never mind. But you want to know something? Miss Rhoda actually kind of lied.
I have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design.
Well, you're gonna be forever lonely.
Oh, she has a crush on the captain, right?
Now's not the time for this sort of talk. Da-da.
Shut up, Mr. Hudman.
Mr. Hot, man.
Hot man. Okay.
The only help
He's
me
the one in
is
charge of the
me.
elevator key card in the shop, you know. Well,
Don't even bring Maggie into this.
I hate
Lots.
I
hate weenies. We should all do like just everybody saying I hate weenies together.
Hold it!
Yes, a unified hatred of weenies.
She is already being detained for further questioning, or have you already forgotten?
Oh, yeah, guess I just forgot.
Cammy, don't tell me you suspect me too.
Sorry, can't help it. I mean, other than you, there's no one else who could have done it.
I can't believe you would think that. I mean, me? A killer?
Miss Meal, what did you mean just now by no one else could have done it? Okay, let's press this. Hold it! And what are you in charge of? And what are you in charge of, Miss Meal?
I take care of the attendant's room.
That doesn't count.
Oh, but I spent so much time in there. It might as well be my responsibility.
Mr. Edgeworth, Cammy is very talented in languages. So, she assists passengers who may not speak English. Especially those who speak Bulgarian. She is the only one who's in this fight who is fluent.
Virginian.
Oh, you mean that kind of... You mean that kind of what I'm in charge of? Why didn't you say so in the first place?
What else could I have meant?
You know, I speak French, and I speak German, and I speak Chinese and Japanese. Yeah,
And I
Ona
speak
konnichiwa,
German.
senpai. Yeah.
No!
Yes, I'm really good at Virginian.
She's fluent in Virginian.
That's Virginian.
Then I suppose you're in charge of processing documents in Virginian.
Yeah, I take care of anything that has to do with Virginian.
Very interesting.
Which means she is the only one with access to any
But she's
Brazilian.
not so dumb after all. She can learn languages and stuff.
Yes.
No, she really
You know what's a
dumb.
Virginian
For that,
stuff?
she really dumb.
No, she's not. She's
Virginia.
not dumb. She's faking it, so we will think she's dumb and not suspect her.
And boom, she's like, oh, you thought.
But you thought.
What do you guys think?
Actually, she's a spy for someone.
Shock
For your
enforcement.
mom.
For the mafia.
For
The
the
mafia?
mafia. The mafia. Yeah.
So
I
wait,
didn't mean
so-
shout
you
at the
guys agree?
mafia.
You know, if she's in charge of
Yeah.
Virginian
Yeah, it
stuff,
should
and
be
she
that.
is okay.
I don't know.
Objection.
I wasn't here.
Okay.
I don't.
You say that all the time, Lynn. Okay.
Because you expect me to
It's
know.
technic-
I don't know.
Okay.
That's an excuse. You should know by just existing, Lynn. You are that smart.
Oh
It's funny
my
because Shai used to say the exact same thing. So, you are the only one in this flight crew that speaks Virginian. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah, I
I-
guess so. I studied abroad in Virginia for a while.
If that is the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? This is a falsified piece of documentation with only one purpose: to lead anyone who read it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue was loaded in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared or processed this document in Virginian is you, Miss Meal.
Dum dum dum.
Without your participation, the smuggling of the Aleph Red could not have occurred. Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edgeworth. Damn.
Yo,
This is exactly as you say.
are you confessing to having participated in the smuggling?
No, from it. It's true that I was the only one who signed off this document. But you can't use the fact alone to make your religion of smuggling stick. There's no direct correlation after all.
Whoa, what happened to Meal?
All you have is my signature on a piece of paper.
Really? All you did was sign it?
I neglected to check if the cargo was been loaded into the plane properly. So sorry about that.
Oh, you're really bad at your job.
It seems that she's finally woken up. This is going to be one tough fight.
Suppose, and this is just a
Sorry.
supposition.
Yes.
Okay. Even if I was involved in the smuggling, you can't throw the charge of murder on me like that.
Nope.
If you were involved in anti-smuggling, you would have had a strong motive to kill. Agent Hicks was in the middle of the investigation regarding a smuggling ring. And just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring.
Well, did you ever stop to think that maybe Rhoda is the smuggling ring member? After all, unlike me, Rhoda has access to so many things on this plane for work purposes.
Whoa.
He's just blowing bubbles.
She used bubble beam.
So perhaps
I'm
there was...
bubbles because I'm angry.
You guys know that scene from the SpongeBob movie? Goofy, 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 Goofy. So perhaps there's some element of a setup at play in this case.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I wasn't talking about you. I meant the killer. First it was myself, and now it's Miss Tenira who was under the microscope. Seems to me that our killer is going to great lengths to pin this crime on anyone they can.
You have no proof that Rhoda is being set up, or that she isn't.
Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe that the plan was to push all all the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove my suspicions. This proves that the killer was out to frame Miss Teniro from the very beginning.
That would be Millie.
Is it this? The fact that she used the suitcase?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it should be that.
Huh.
To move the body, yeah.
Oh, and she's the
No,
only
just
one who
to
cares
pinpoint-
about the suitcases. She's the only one who buys them.
Yeah.
Ah.
Maybe she was
The
mad.
bloody police. Oh, okay. So Miss Mill hid the bloody piece of cloth in the suitcase because she knew that Rhoda is buying one every flight
Yes.
because she wants it to sail. Okay, you can present that.
Okay.
You can totally present that.
Take that! The killer could have hidden the body anywhere, and yet they chose the suitcase. Why is that? Perhaps it was to move the body up from the lower deck to the first floor. However, why go through the trouble to do so? The only way all of these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss Teniro for the murder. Miss Teniro buys a suitcase on every flight she works without fail. But should her suitcase be switched with the one containing the victim's body, that would put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for the killer, the turbulence put an end to that plan. There wasn't enough time to put the body back into the suitcase. Ergo, they made do with whoever was at hand, adapted their plan, and tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence. The killer then went to hide the suitcase in the in-flight shop and brought the piggy bank back to the elevator in order to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree?
Sounds like the killer had a tough time too, huh? I mean, why did the killer need to frame someone else that badly anyway?
That is because of the special circumstances surrounding this particular case. What special circumstances? Oh, it's because of special circumstances. What are the special circumstances? Who the murder victim was? I don't know.
I think where the murder took place. Where?
Is she in charge of the? Because if it happened in the cargo,
No, because she said that she didn't have any access to different rooms because
because she's
she
the
didn't
one
have
who.
a lot of jobs.
That's right. So she's
Because
the
she's
only one
not
who
a
could have access to the cargo
specialist
hold.
hand.
She wanted to blame it on Rhoda because she had like the key cards to all kinds of different
Yeah,
rooms
she's the one
and
with the
she
key
didn't.
cards. You're right. The special
Feeling
circumstance.
like me, you're always right.
is
even if
si-
you're
Ah,
not
thank y'all.
Yes,
Thank
you
you,
guys are
they-
like a power duo. My goodness.
right.
Is simply that the murder took place on the plane mid-flight. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. So no matter what you do, the chances that the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there was no choice but to frame either Mr. Nero or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of the criminal movements is not Mr. Nero or myself, but you, Miss Camille. Only you and you alone could be the killer.
And are you done already? I was about to fall asleep again. Anyway, let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than whole lot of circumstantial evidence.
Yeah.
He's starting to sound like Phoenix.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Maybe I should give him a different sound. Yeah. I don't know. Ah! Oh. I can see the outline of how the murder occurred, but I have no definitive evidence. And isn't there a piece of evidence that's still unaccounted for? Something that I still can't quite fit into the big picture. My prosecutor's badge. Clearly.
Why am I always voice lining like the murderers in every scenario? Why?
Well, you're the opposite of me. I never voice the killers.
This is the one thing we haven't dealt with yet.
I always voice the killers. Why is that?
because you're a killer. No, it's you're like my
Damn.
opposite. I never voice the killers. You have to always voice the killers. It's
Let me tell you something. I go stabby stab at night. I go stabby stab people at night.
Yeah, I think she has played like 13 cases now. It's only been the killer once.
yeah.
It's about time.
Wow.
Meanwhile,
awesome.
I think Lynn's 2 for 2.
So yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Do we present
To
this?
be the badge. It's always the
It's
badge.
always the badge.
The badge.
It's the badge.
It's the badge.
Yeah, what haven't you used yet?
We haven't used the cell phone.
Ugh.
We haven't used it, and we don't know where it is.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Take that.
Why is it the phone?
I think so, because that's the one thing we haven't discovered yet. It's the one missing piece. I don't have any actual evidence,
I thought so.
but that's because it went missing, and still is.
Missing? What do you mean by that?
In the complex puzzle that is this case, there was one piece I kept getting stuck on, and that is the victim's cell phone. Franziska, you were waiting at the airport for a phone call from Agent Hick's cell phone. Hickle Hick!
No.
Or at least,
He
that's
did.
what you told me.
That's right.
But Agent Hick's cell phone could not be found at the crime scene.
You mean the killer took the phone with them?
Precisely. I suspect that if we were to find the phone, it would lead us to the killer.
Why not just call the phone?
That's exactly what I
then
was thinking.
See where it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in silent. You might never know.
Yeah, maybe there's no signal.
Come on, get serious.
Come on, guys. The reason she couldn't call him was because it was on airplane mode.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Did that even exist?
I don't think so.
It's not that old. It might have. I'm not sure.
If the victim fell to his death from that height, wouldn't the phone break as well?
We won't know that until we try a little experiment, will we? Franziska, I'd like to ask you for your assistance. You know the victim's phone number, do you not?
Of course I do.
I want to ask Franziska's for assistance as well.
Imagine having Franziska's phone number and then dying. What a waste. Agent Hicks's phone! It's ringing from somewhere!
I hear a detective. Now, where is it coming from?
Your mom.
Do we actually need to follow the sound?
Phone's ringing.
Phone?
Phone's ringing, dude.
Banana phone.
Thank you, Donnie.
Oh no.
Miss Meal, wake up! Wait, it actually looks like I'm shaking her. Do you see that?
Oh my god.
Wake up!
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I got sleepy all of a sudden because it sounds like a lullaby I used to love as a child.
That doesn't fit him. I'd better find that cell phone fast.
Let's find it.
You should have like instead of go. You should have like.
Don't
Mr.
ever
Edgeworth.
change his voice because
Let's go.
that's what I love.
I want to
about
go.
this
We.
character.
Up?
We.
Don't. Okay, Daniel, don't ever. Okay, we get it.
Oh.
Daniel, don't ever think about changing Edgeworth's voice because that's what I love about his lines.
Really?
That's what I love about it.
Okay.
It's your voicing now.
Oh, you
It's
should have read
no.
the book.
We're saying that because he had another character, which is the other main character of the other series, and he voiced it as well. So I wanted to have something distinguished because Phoenix has the.
Yeah, my other character sounds like this. This one is a little more distinct. I don't know.
What do you mean?
He's
I
Dylan.
also voiced an old man.
He's the sexy Hotman. Hotman.
He's a sexy hot man. It's true.
But
Yeah,
he's
I know.
gay,
I'm the
isn't he?
sexy hot man.
Is he
Not
gay? Is that
you,
really
man.
gay?
You're
Or is
such
he
a beautiful
European?
woman.
Phone's ringing, dude.
Okay.
The ringing's coming from somewhere in here, sir.
Leave no stone unturned, Detective Gumshoe. We must find it. Why is it
Where is
still ringing? Does it just like keep
find it.
ringing until no
Where
one...
would it
You have to find
be?
No, I mean like in reality, a phone wouldn't ring this long, right?
Oh my god, if my phone
ringing?
rang
No,
like
because
that one
Franziska's
time,
keeping it ringing, isn't she?
Oh,
drives me
probably.
crazy.
The
I would
ringing is
keep it.
coming from somewhere around here.
But it's not here, sir.
Why do I have such a bad feeling about where we're going to find the phone? In here?
Wait, what? It wasn't there?
Apparently not.
God, where
I
would
wonder
it
Maybe
if
in
it
the
might be
trash.
inside the
Maybe the
suitcase.
red thing that's in the trash.
I don't hear sounds coming from inside, sir. Maybe it's in the other room.
Oh wait,
the red
I see it.
the trash?
Yeah, I see a red thing in the
Oh
trash.
yeah, you're right. I see it too.
Guys,
But
I'm
it's
literally
like 5
legally
pixels
blind.
wide.
How could you fix?
Miss Cammy, little bitch, little lying bitch, threw the phone in the trash.
So spoiled. I like how you can also tell whose bed is
God.
whose.
I hate her so much.
Get
Yeah,
the
I
ringing
can
to
tell.
stop.
Sorry. I don't suppose the culprit would have been so dumb as to try the same trick twice. It doesn't seem to be over here.
It looks like somewhere else, sir. I'm getting mad. Wait, did
What?
you check the... Wait, did you go through the door?
The door? This door? Or which
Yeah.
door?
Which one did you enter from?
This is the one I entered from, right?
Oh, check the locker again.
Oh my
maybe.
god, that ringing's gonna drive me crazy.
check the
What
locker.
fuck?
The ringing's coming from in here, sir.
Oh.
Oh, the closed locker.
What? No, it can't be.
Oh my god.
This has got to be the victim's cell phone. Just whose lock is this, sir?
It's
your
Mr.
mom's.
Nero's.
What?
Obviously, she hid it there. Obviously, Cammy.
Obviously.
Look,
It's
we're all
the
here.
Winnies.
All the
It's
characters.
He's one
Obviously,
step
the
ahead of them.
Winnies.
It's the Winnies.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, how did it go? Where did you find a phone?
I found it in the flight attendant's room, in Miss Nero's locker.
Cause she blended there. What? But. Rio Tenero. I don't know anything about the phone. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Miss Von Karma, is it? I suggest you arrest Miss Rhoda Tenera right away.
Objection! Wait, I have a theory, a game theory. This is related to the incident with the keycard. When the killer went to steal the keycard, they conveniently stashed the cell phone in Miss Tenero's locker at the same time.
This is related to the keycard, alright. In the same way that we have zero proof that the killer just did that.
Ugh!
The only voice that sings the truth is Evan.